Happy Chainsaw Man Day! We are here for some more Chainsaw Man goodness. Different backdrop. Don't worry about it. We'll get into more of the discussion later on once we get past the live reaction. But that's besides the point. I am ready for this goddamn chapter. Hopefully it's some good, not some bad. And yeah, you already know where to read it. Go to Shonen Jump. That way you can read it, legally for free. It's free over there. You don't have to spend no money. Just get the goddamn app and go ahead and read you some Chainsaw Man with me. All right. So with that said and done, we can get to this live reaction. Quet's welcome in. Desto welcome in as well. Also Ace, how you doing, my brother? How you doing? I don't know what my phone did that for. That scared the crap out of me. Don't mind that though. So let's go ahead and see just how bad this whole situation is going to be, because I don't expect this to go over well. Denji will be upset, and when Denji's upset, Denji will do things that you don't expect. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Well, welcome in, everybody coming over here. Yes, your new location? Not necessarily. I'm currently with the girlfriend at the moment, but I'll get into all that a little later after we get past this section here, right? You need not kidnap me, Anna. All right. Well, that's all I said and done. It's very echoey in here, by the way, too. This is a different location, obviously, so it's like not treated like I usually have, like my space where it's all treated, so you don't hear all this echo. I don't know how it sounded for you guys. Hopefully, it's good enough. So look, they're finding together in love next. All right, Wolk. All right, let's go. Let's do this. God dang it, Chainsaw Man, Chapter 171, Special Division 5. Oh. Okay. Okay. This gives me some hope. Hold on a minute. I know it's a different division, but like this is see what's going on here. There could be ahead of a new division. Is this gonna be a pop of a new character or no, not a new character, but an old character? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens here. Let's see what's happening. All right. You sound fine, actually. Okay, cool. Sounds less than go. What? Quit. All right, quit. I don't know what you're talking about. But this man's upset. Obviously, seeing the head, of your child is gonna make you look that way. All right, you're gonna look that way. You look like Denji too if you were in his shoes. Like there's no way you'd be okay with this. Nayuta. Yeah, everybody's freaking out like, oh no, and then Barum just sitting there like, yup, I did what I did. I said what I said. It is what it is. Sorry, bud. This is downright cruel of me, isn't it? Oh no! This is peachy. We're cool. We're crap. Like what do you mean? I'm telling you, man. Like I said, Barum's gotta go. I've been saying this from day one. The moment I seen that sucker, that dude needed to leave. All right, he needed to leave. Yeah, public safety doing. Look, that's all surprised too. So I'm like, wait, what's going on here? Okay. Oh, you got overtime. Of course, you got overtime. Yeah, prepare myself. Goodness gracious. I don't know. I don't know how to prepare myself. Okay, I'm not ready. No way around it though. It's to save the world after all, really. And this guy's picking up the goddamn sushi. You better choke this dude. Yeah, exactly. You better choke this dude. You better body slam him. Why is his guts coming out? Wait, did he do that? He stabbed him in the stomach? Is that what he did? But why? Oh, wait. What? Wait, what? What? Hey, well, hold on. Is this freaking intestines choking him out? Is his own intestines choking him out? What the heck's going on here? Oh my goodness! What? Yo, he giving him the choke. He got that grip. What is this? What is this? Hello? You just gonna grab the dude's neck and just pull it out. You just gonna do that. I mean, look. Also, this is also reminiscent. It's when his guts come out like that. That's when the actual chainsaw will be like coming into view, because it wasn't around his neck before. So yeah, but holy crap! Like, look, see, I knew he's mad, but god dang, so choke your enemy out this hard. That's an understatement, okay? God dang, not me, okay? Not Baron must be okay. Baron's just a pawn, I think. That pawn is being like the main villain right now, though, okay? That's why he still gotta go, regardless pawn or not, okay? Maybe confirmation that Baron is the main... Honestly, well, I wouldn't be surprised. You could say it's a pawn, but at the same time, like, the amount of stuff that this man has done in the short while that he was here, He is a fan, not favorite. Okay, he's a man that is hated throughout the goddamn community. I like to think so. If there are some Barum like simplifiers, not simplifiers, like what's the word? People that actually sympathize. There it is. Sympathizers. There it is. I'm looking for the word. Freaking sympathizers out here. We got a problem. I got to talk to you. There's an issue here. All right. How you doing, no Grace? All right. Let's see. Oh, his head popped off. Okay. All right. Yeah. Denji gone. And now you. Asa and Yoru were like, oh my god. Like, I mean, look, it's a shocking situation, okay? When you make this man upset, he ain't playing around. Yeah, he's kind of going wild. Yeah, the death by sushi. Everybody's dead. Cause everybody dies. You know, it's time to leave. It's time. Once you saw once you saw Nayuta's head, and other people were there, other patrons, like I would have noticed that. I'm just saying. I'm a very observant person. I would have been looking around, and I would have saw that head on that freaking plate. I would have told Anna, "We're getting out of here. We're not staying any longer because I know something's about to go down, and we're not doing this. Okay, we're not doing this." yeah. Family's like, I'm a head out. Like she look. Family's not involved in this. She don't want the smoke. She don't need the smoke, so she's gonna get away from the smoke. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit too much into choking. Oh my god, come on now. Choke a whole. I mean, look. Sometimes you gotta choke them out. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, look. I would see. Family understands. She a real one for real. Family understands to get the heck out. Because there's no reason to stay around. I mean, like I said, when I saw that Tesla come out, I was like, wait a minute, this is like the beginning of the transformation. At first, it threw me off, and I was like, wait a minute, no, because that's how it was before. Oh well, I mean, they want a chainsaw man. They want a chainsaw man, and there he is. Oh god, this is about to be bad. Oh man, I ain't looking forward to this. Yeah, it's the point about me exactly. Yeah. Everybody's got to run. This is very unfortunate. I feel bad for him because he shouldn't have to go through this. Why can't Denji just have a decent life? Why can't he just be normal? Why can't they just leave this sucker alone? Like it sucks to be him, and I feel bad. I feel bad because yeah, he's a monster right now. I don't know. It's like I'm not. You would think. I guess you would think my reaction was like, "Oh my god, Chainsaw Man's out." I just feel really bad for Denji that he has to succumb to this. You know what I mean? It's just like he doesn't. He's one of those characters, one of the few characters, in just manga in general that don't deserve what he gets because he's not that bad of a guy, you know. All right, Special Division's gone. All right, look, they're gonna pop out. It's all over. They're dead. Sayonara. Say goodnight. Just like, step back. Let me handle it, my boy. It's like, I know you're upset. I know you're struggling. Like from George Lopez. That's what it was. That's what Preachita did. All right. Yeah, Painsaw Man. That's what this is. It's freaking Painsaw Man. It's actually hero getting a vacation. Yeah, all right, buddy. That's just not possible. Okay, see, people are bouncing. I was about to say, like, y'all better not just be sitting there eating goddamn sushi, because there's a problem with y'all. Target sighted at the front of the building. Okay, so he wasn't lying, though. He did say that the divisions was out there, and they're ready for this, so he wasn't lying. Eyeless Black Chainsaw Man confirmed. Devil Extermination Division 1 Team and Devil Extermination Division 2 Team B commence action. Special Division 5 has arrived at the destination. What the heck? Interesting. Okay, let me keep reading. Who the heck is this sucker in the suit? This is it, you guys. The Special Division's big debut. Your performance today will determine whether you'll be protected as members of the public safety or be put down. Bruh. You think they're gonna survive this situation? I'm sorry. You have to like, there's a choice here. Like, if they don't beat Denji, they're done. Like, what do you mean? You ain't gonna put them down. You ain't gonna get the chance. Like, who are these suckers anyways? Like, I mean, we got two new suckers here. I'm serious. This person with the suit. I mean, they looking kind of dapper. I'm not gonna lie, but that I don't know, that face, that face right there. You know, only a mother can love. You know what I'm saying? Because like, the heck is that? All right. The heck is that? What is these suckers? Oh, what is the design? What's happening? They're not about the food. Hey, see, that's a problem right there, Grace. This fight you got. Man, disappeared this chapter. Do you think she is starting the ritual to get the death? Possibly. The fact that this happened, she probably foresaw this, obviously. If what we were saying before, there is a possibility that she needs to now do her next step, her next phase of her plan, because things have happened, things have changed. They are not the same. Okay, let's make sure I wasn't hearing double. People on Twitter are obsessed with one with the spiky hair. I mean, it's funny you say that. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of Toka from My Hero Academia. That's she kind of reminds me of her a little bit. Just from the first image, just looking at her. And people like Toka's character, so you know, they're look. I mean, see, my thing is, I don't know. See, fans gotta calm down. This is what we did last time with Fumiko. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, Fumiko! Ooh, look at her! Oh, she might be a good character." Like, guys, stop this. Don't do this to yourselves again. Look, you gotta get out of this phase. You gotta get out of this phase of like when you see a character, you start immediately like, no, wait a second. Let the character cook first, okay? Can we wait a sec? Because Fumiko's trash. You know what I mean? Like, Fumiko was complete trash. So we don't need to have the same repeats of this situation here, okay? We gotta stop. As a collective of a community, okay? We gotta let this go. Because god dang it, man. The mouse devil, the crocodile devil, the goat devil. This is like using the Suicide Squad. I mean, honestly, yes. Because this is like... depending on your performance, you guys can be seeing like performance. Like they go to perform death. That's what happened. They're about to perform death. They're about to die. Like, what do you mean they're gonna? I just like, come on, suckers. Other hybrids couldn't handle this freaking form of Chainsaw Man. You think these ragtag goons? Who the heck is this sucker? Who is this? What's this dude gonna do? What is that? What is he gonna say? Where my dog's at? Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't like. What are we talking about here? They cook, bro. They gotta go. They cook, guy. It's not a phase that. Devil looks like power. Maybe they. Nah. I don't. I mean, I kind of see what you mean. I doubt. I highly doubt that though. I don't see that. Welcome in, Tab. By the way, welcome in. I don't see that being the case. But who knows? There could be something to what you're saying. Fan art of her has been insane art. What do you mean the fan art? She just appeared. Yeah, oh my. Look, for the ones that come in here, for the Chainsaw Man community, guys, listen to me. Just slow down. All right. I understand if you see a character that looks like has a cool design. Nice. But can we not lose ourselves? How's already fast? I don't get it. They work too fast. Okay, this chapter just came out. What do you mean? I can't. That's how I got involved, or well, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I didn't see him. I have to wait a second on that. There's a chance though. There's a chance that this sucker probably dipped too. He probably said, I do want the smoke, but then actually, wait a minute. Also, like 15 posts. How? Yeah, I know, right? Your job is to damage Chainsaw Man in any way you can. Okay, so they're not having to defeat Chainsaw Man. Oh, who that? Oh, whatever. It's fine if you can't kill him. Okay, I mean, that's not gonna happen, sir. All right, if you can keep him from leaving, you receive your due recognition. Survive, and I'll personally treat you as much booze and sushi as you. That's the. Bro, I'm sorry. Look, I'm about to make a interesting comparison here. But you know, they make this joke all the time. Like again, going back to George Lopez, right? You got suckers over here building a whole shed for a freaking like just a 6-pack. Like this is essentially what this is. You know what I mean? You kind of get the joke here, right? Like it's like a what do you mean? Like, you can have some sushi. I can't. On that note, so this podcast, get around like y'all about to do something. Like, guys are funny. These guys are funny. Like this sucker right here said, look. He said, I got the suit. He said, I'm ready. I'm dapper. I got this. I mean, he's about to get bodied in one hit, bro. These suckers out of here. I can't. This is the chapter. Wait, that's the end of the chapter. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. That's done? That's it? Okay. Okay, there's still one more. Okay, there's this rubble picture. Okay. I like it. Okay. All right. I see. See, sometimes when I be talking about Fujimoto, about sometimes he be getting cooked a little bit when it comes to his art. His art can still be really good. We about to be in peak Chainsaw Man right now. I'm not even gonna lie. We're about to be in peak Chainsaw Man right now. I am looking forward to it. I am still sad to see Denji go into this form. We all knew, collectively, we all said this, that Denji is in fact, no matter if this is true or not, whether Naruto actually died or not, the fact that we still see this head, this vision of Naruto, that was easily enough to just have him snap. And now he's in this form. This is what Baron wanted. My question is, I mean, he is a hybrid. I mean, with that, and all that, because I mean, I've seen Denji get far worse damage. So I don't know if that would kill Baron is a thing here, because his head got popped off, but I'm pretty sure he'll still be good. He should be. Give him some blood and he should be fine. So I don't like the fact that we kind of left. Honestly, this Denji, this Chainsaw Man should have just ripped his body apart. Like completely annihilated him. That's what he should have did. I'm just saying. Bucky had a cool design and he and he really made the chapter, bro. What? He said Bucky. Granted, there was some fan art. I have a friend that made fan art of Bucky, and it was great. All right. I like it. And the meaning too fast. Yoru was definitely rethinking. Like, yeah, I know, right? Even Yoru sat there, was like, hold on. I said I wanted to fight Chainsaw Man, but so like, you know, there was like some things that came up. I might have to go see what Fami's doing, you know. like she was shocked. It's funny to see that from not just from Asa's perspective, because Asa, we already knew she was gonna be like shocked by this. The fact that Yoru was like, oh no, it was that I like that. I like that moment. I like that a lot. Also probably has no idea what's going on. Honestly, yes. Whereas Yoru knows exactly what's happening, but they both are feeling the exact same. Oh yeah, because it's fear, baby. You don't want to deal with this. I mean, again, they all wanted this. Now you have it. Now what you gonna do with it? That's the real question here. What you gonna do with this? Pizza party rewind. Well, we'll get ice cream. Okay, what the graceful thing you talking about? Survive. That's cute. They using rocks to beat that. That's what I'm saying. Like, Tab, bro. There's just no way. I'm sorry. Like, some of these dudes are all walking by, like they think they got this. Why are they so confident? Like, did they do some tests? Did they think beating up the Chainsaw Man loyalists, like the ones that transformed? You think the Chainsaw Man Church is the equivalent to the actual Chainsaw Man? Like, I'm very curious. Why they walking in with confidence? They're not even just walking, like they walking in straight up, right posture, like they know they have this. Like this, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like we're about to see a massacre. Honestly, next chapter. This is my predictions already. If there's gonna be a fight, which I think there is, because it looks like they're setting this up, they're all dead. I mean, even the sucker that was talking. All right, that special division sucker, he's like, okay, we're going, no, they're all gone. And they're going to be sitting like, oh, I guess he's stronger than we thought. Like, you know, I don't see them surviving much longer than this, okay? This is why, again, the fandom need to calm down for that character, spiky hair chick, all right? Because she ain't going to be here that long. She's not going to be here that long, all right? So let it go. Let it go, Gohan. There ain't no reason to even feel anything for this character, okay? You're standing in all the rubble next to a sign that says paradise. Some crazy. Yeah, I know, right? That was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. The symbolism is freaking real. All right, he gonna send you to paradise though. He gonna make you realize that there's better things in life than messing with Chainsaw Man. Okay, I'm just saying. You forgot the mulligan. There's no way he did that 2 times in a row. That's what I'm saying. Because again, that's what you're trying to say. I'm telling you, maybe I'm coping. Maybe I'm coping. It could be the case here. I have been known to do that from time to time, right? But in this particular instance, like you just said, he shouldn't do this 2 times in a row. First time, understandable. Especially considering that he's keeping up with it during a certain like phase with this, right? Like he's not stopping and taking breaks. Like he's actually gonna be back next week. So gonna be back next week. So with that said, it makes me think that that mole is significant to why it's not there in the first place. I do expect that. So that's why I really don't think Nait's is dead. And I'm gonna hold on to that headcanon. Pun intended. I shouldn't have probably did that, but you know what it is? it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Vegeta is back in control. I think so. I like to think so. I mean, Denji is filled with a lot of emotions at this point, and he's out of control. And so Vegeta could easily just have taken. Oh, but we don't know yet, because we can expect or assume that this is the same Chainsaw Man that we seen last time, right? But we have to see how he moves. So next week's chapter is also going to be interesting to see what's going on with this particular form, because as we know, we've seen this already, and he's just a wild character, just going in. But there could be something else that could be going in line with some of this, so we got to actually wait and see what's going on with this particular Chainsaw Man, with this transformation, because again, we did say this before that the requirements for it was a little different than how it was the first time. They had an idea how this works, obviously, and it worked to do it, but I feel like there is a slight difference with what they did here in comparison to the first one. So there could be something different about this, but we'll see. We'll see. They're gonna need both. I mean, how are they gonna do that? Those have God. The promo art of also holding the chainsaw was black, so it was Vegeta. Interesting. I don't know. I think because like we still haven't seen the fake Saw Man yet. Even though like what would be the point of having him come by at this point? Anyways, that's not going to get bodied. But you have a point there. There's a lot of wait and see moments with this. I want to see where he's going with this. And the cat devil is made of multiple members. You stupid goddamn. She's the next main character. Hideout. Okay, get that out of here. God dang it. Potential rematch of the Fall Devil and Chainsaw Man. What kind of? I mean, I guess. I don't know. Look, we've seen what this thing can do. It fought multiple hybrids with ease. It was fighting Makima with no problem. So I mean, you could bring any devil. Like, what the Fall Devil gonna do? I don't even think Fall Devil's ability would even work on this particular Chainsaw Man. So like, what would be the point? Like, you could do it, but like that's like gonna get bodied in 2 seconds. Like, it might not even be a thing anymore. The fear of falling will go away trying to fight this sucker. So I don't know. I mean, they could do that. They throw any devil at him at this point because you're gonna need it in order to try to stop this dude. So I don't know. Yeah, Denji lost his paradise. He lost everything. He lost everything, man. It's a shame. What a Robini and Black Chainsaw Man gonna have it? Bro, please. Fujimoto, if you're in here, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, and if you understand me, you know, hello. Arigato gozaimasu. But I want to say this: if they do that, that'll be a peak chapter. All right, gotta do it again. Get the dance revolution, all right? Look, that was my favorite chapter of all of Chainsaw Man. Nothing beats that chapter. Okay, I need it. So like, please, that would be amazing. All right. That's what you turn based on depression. This time transform based on anger. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying. The conditions are still different than what we were actually seeing from before, which is why I wonder if there's gonna be a difference of how this is controlled, because we can assume this is just Pochita at this point, trying to maybe even protect Denji at this point, because seeing how he is, he's like, all right, I gotta step in maybe. But I want to know maybe what's even inside of like Denji's mind at the moment currently, of what's going on with all this. So it's, like I said, it's more of a wait and see situation. I gotta see how he moves. If it's exactly the same like you've seen before, then they successfully got the right, I guess, Pochita here, and there is no control that Denji has in this particular instance. So like I said, it's more or less of just seeing what's gonna happen here. You have a theory? What if the devils, if they have been fighting full armor Chainsaw Man, they were chosen in hopes they could be erased? Like concepts that the devil hunters thought might... Wait. Interesting. Granted, I don't know if that's... I think they understand Chainsaw Man's ability. When he's in this form, they have to like, Chainsaw Man has to eat them, if I'm not mistaken, right? In order for themselves to be like fully erased. They can lose parts of themselves fighting against this particular Chainsaw Man, yes. So the fear of them can go down, but like, I mean, to like completely eradicate them, erase them, right? Doesn't he not need to like eat them in this particular form for that to happen? Or am I misunderstanding? I mean, that would be interesting if that's the case. We'll keep that on the back burner, because I mean, that would be interesting to see, but at the same time, would they really want to do that? Because they need to make sure they have proper and strong devils on their side in order to be able to fight anything that might come up that can pose an issue, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Also gonna get a cool devil arm. Yes, exactly. I was about to say freaking DMC style, exactly. The devil trigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about to go in. I was holding was black and not orange, Denji, nor white, Denji. Bro, come on. Look, when it comes to the white sauce, look, she wasn't even holding that, man. That carpet was dripping. Pause. All right, but I mean, look, she's gonna have to have some type of form of arm. She's gonna have something. I mean, in her particular instance, I always expected when it comes to her losing her arm that she's gonna replace it with something else. Like, she's the type of character that can have like freaking what's that dude's name? The dude from Final Fantasy VII. You have like the gun arm kind of thing. Like you can easily just do something along those lines. Like there's many things you can actually do in this particular instance to like attach something to herself, and she has, I would like to think, the ability to like make it different as well. I mean, think about it like this too. The fact that she lost her arm, she can get a new arm. If it grows attachment to Austin, she like cares about it. It only makes that arm stronger. The longer you have something, the more that you care about it. I mean, remember how her ability works. So the more she cares about it, the stronger it's gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, whatever it is, this is one of those things where it should become a powerful weapon for her once she actually does this whatever weapon. I don't know what kind of weapon she's gonna have, but she's gonna have something. Then we could summon multiple primals. I mean, she can summon all of them. Just go ahead. I mean, even though, what kind of primals would she summon actually? How, when it comes to her, when it comes to family, how many primal devils do you think she even has? That's the thing here. Because primal devils are not weak devils. So like, my thing is like, how is she even getting control of these type of devils in the first place? Because I guess there's just so much we don't know about Fammy that we need some more information on her. The fact that she's gone, I don't know. Okay, so tell me how y'all feel about this. Would y'all rather have the next chapter focus on Denji in this form fighting against these suckers, or would you actually rather have a chapter veer away real quick to see what Fami's doing and seeing what her plan is. Because I actually rather the latter. I know that's weird because usually we all want to see the actual fight and all that stuff, but we all know that they're not gonna be able to keep up with this chainsaw. Like they can easily just skip this fight and do a cutback, and we can just see them all dead, and we'll be like, "Yup, that makes sense." So I'd rather that, and then we actually focus on what Fami's doing, why she left, and maybe we get an idea of what's even going on with her. I would love a chapter like that if we could, because we just don't know enough about her to really, like, we make a lot of assumptions about what she's trying to do, what she's coming up with, but we literally don't know anything. So it's just like, I would love to get some insight finally. And honestly, if we can get a chapter like that, I'd be happy about that. Big nerd, yes I am, and you are too. Welcome in though, Devin. What do you think Fami is for? I don't even, like I say, it's the Darkness Devil. Like she's gonna have to try to get her sister. Like I'm not Darkness Devil, the Death Devil. I'm assuming she's gonna have to get her sister. Like I think this is like the time, but at the same time, well, I mean the Death Devil isn't the devil that I think is part of the prophecy necessarily. I don't know. I like to think that the Death Devil is gonna appear, because we've been talking about it. There's been hints about the Death Devil at this point in time, and I feel like having 3 out of the 4 sisters all collectively coming together to work on and fight this sucker might be their best opportunity. Maybe, I don't know. It's a they're in a weird position right now, I will say. Convenient coming back for a dance rematch. Bro, I'm telling you, I need that. Don't worry about that. I got a random call. I'll get back to that. Y'all didn't hear that. I know Fujimoto doesn't typically do flashbacks, but you think we could maybe see Black Chainsaw Man versus... Bro, I've been wanting that for the longest time. I don't think we're... I mean, anything's possible, but I don't know. I would really want that. I mean, because there's just so much information of how things were back then, and just like having that type of chapter, there can be so much revealed because they were fighting in hell. So there could have been like a hierarchy system. They could have showed so much more stuff outside of just the fight between the sisters with Chainsaw Man. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that could be... One chapter can give us so much information if they did something like that. But I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. I would love for a chapter to be like that, but I doubt we're going to get that. Should it be, beat the weapons, but weren't forgotten? It looks like Cheetah needs to... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tav. Because if I remember correctly, like, he can, like, this Chainsaw Man can erase parts of you. Perfect example is actually Yoru. Yoru is weakened by this devil, and she lost the atomic bomb devil and other just devils in general that was under her control because of the fight that she had with Chainsaw Man. She was never eaten by him like that, but you know what I mean. So like, you still lose yourself to some degree fighting this version of Chainsaw Man. It's just that in order to be completely erased, you have to be eaten by this Chainsaw Man, and not by Denji, but by this Chainsaw Man. So yeah, all the problem devils are catching the hero of hell back. Yeah, pretty much, folks. Look, man, look. We're definitely not getting Kishibe Rize. I've been saying, look, see, I've been hoping for the fact that we could at least get Kishibe. We keep talking about this public division. Like, we keep seeing all these weak, trash public division guys. Like, all of them have been just trash. They can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just get them out of here. So I was like, we need Kishibe. We need him back. We need to see what the public division can even do. Because, like, so far, from what I've seen, they're not protecting not a goddamn thing. Because what are they doing? What are they really doing to protect anybody? Because they just there. They're just there, okay? You know what I mean? Like, there's one of those situations where I would love to see Kishibe come back, but I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. Unless, hear me out. Remember, Kishibe was the one that gave Nayuta to Denji, so he found her. What if he has a way of finding like the real Nayuta, knowing where she's at, and maybe they maybe he can bring Nayuta back to Denji to calm him down. He doesn't even have to fight. He's just there. But see, I'm coping. Here, I don't know. Look, I'm just throwing everything out there at this point, right? I don't know if that's gonna be a thing, but I'm just saying. Now, next chapter should be a Rampage, then Family POV. Okay, so I mean, I don't mind either or, but at the same time, I'm scared, right? Because the bi-weekly devil hits us all. The bi-weekly devil smacks us all in the face. So there's a chance that the next chapter, once that comes out next week, we probably gonna be on a break. I feel it in my bones. I feel like, because he's been consistent all of a sudden, and when he gets this consistent, it concerns me a little bit, because he's gonna be on that little track of doing bi-weekly stuff for the next like month afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying. Look, the last time he did this is what I mean. So I'm gonna wait. This the prophecy. I mean, she that we know of. She is potentially trying to stop it. I mean, she's been saying that, but again, we don't know her. There could be something else going on here. You never know. Let me see. Shoot, the scenes were top tier. Also, less we know about what family does, the better, in my opinion. Oh wait, so you want to know less? So you're actually telling me you rather just keep her in the dark then? Interesting. Was that a cat? No, it's my ringtone, right? Go Beanie versus Bro Beanie dance commentator. And with the Ruta Sandstorm in the background. We gotta have that. Look, we gotta see who's the best dancer. I'm just saying. It's very important to the structure of Chainsaw Man. We need that information. That's all I'm saying. I thought that was a cat making noise in the background. No. It's my ringtone. It's a Lupin Fiasco song. Don't mind that though. All right, look, don't mind. I don't know who was calling me or what was going on. I'll look at that later. Hopefully they left a goddamn message. Because if you didn't leave me a message, they ain't ready to call you back then. Because apparently it wasn't that important. So we'll see. How you doing, Andy? What about my shirt? What about my shirt? I don't have cats yet. We're not gonna have any cats. I mean, I like cats, but I have a family member that's allergic to cats. So I used to have a cat though. Just saying. What's the problem, Andy? What's the problem? Why the dot? Could be sibling dance montage. This is what I'm saying, Tab. See, you have the same idea I'm thinking, okay? We need that, okay? I mean, Kishibe showed up last time Black Chainsaw Man was on a rampage, so it's possible. That's all I'm saying. Like, you gotta remember, there's a lot of parallels within part 2 that happened in part 1. There's a lot. He's been doing this over and over again. So because the parallels are all there, we're still doing even now. So the fact that's there is a chance that we could be playing like the same song again with a different tune though. You know what I mean? So that's the other reason why I do think, at least when it comes to this, Kishibe should appear at some point. I just feel like it. I feel like I mean, I would love the whole dance stuff, but I look, that's just wishful thinking. We want this, but I don't know if Fujimoto is gonna let us have that, okay? I feel like we're gonna just suffer here and not get the goods, even though we want the goods. But it's just not gonna happen. Next we get a chapter in a cover reveal. Really? I look forward to it. So what do you think is gonna be on the cover? What are y'all predictions for the cover? We have volume 18. I still need to get the freaking the last one. I can bring Denji back this time. See, my thing is, Tab, like I said, this is still banking on the fact that Nayuta's not actually dead. If Nayuta's not actually dead, Nayuta could be the one to bring him back. But if she is in fact dead, I don't know if Hasa's their connection's there, I just don't know if it's strong enough though. Like that, this is the concerning part about this whole situation. Is like, I don't know how he's gonna get back to his regular form at this point in time, because I just don't think he cares enough about her. Like there is a connection there. I don't know. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Design looks sick. It's always clean, Tab. It's always freaking clean. Yubi doesn't have any cat noises in the song. Yes, he does. Look, it's not a cat. It's not a cat. All right. It's Lamborghini Angels. You know the opening of Lamborghini Angels. He says it's a mad world out there. That's what it's saying. Okay, look, go listen to that song real quick. You'll know what I'm talking about. All right. It's not a cat. It's not saying meow, meow, meow. No, it's not doing that. Like I don't got the meow, 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 meow. I don't got that song. We're not doing that. My shirt says OP instead of us. Hey, look, man. Look, this. I had to wear it for the occasion, okay? Look. You see it. I got out of con. I said, this is it. This is it. All right. I mean, look at it. Just look at it. All right. Let me see. Just rethread of power dying and Anita dying, losing sisters. Exactly. Perfect. See, this is what I'm saying. This is part of the reason why we should have thought about it. I don't know why we didn't think about this. Like, if people thought she was gonna like Nisa was gonna die, good on y'all, because y'all caught on to the parallels of what part 2 does. That makes perfect freaking sense, though. You know what I mean? So that was the last straw that snapped the camel's back. You know what I'm saying? So look, that's what I'm saying. You see it. He's either making preparations or passed out on his couch. Both are in character. Yes, he probably made preparations and fell asleep because he's a drunkard. He be drinking too much. And he's on the cover. If he wants to make people mad, Fumi, bro, that would make no sense. That's so, please. Okay, because see, you're right. See, I'm already getting mad. It hasn't even happened yet. I'm already getting mad. That'd be stupid as heck. I mean, is Fumiko gonna do anything? I swear to God. Fujimoto, you better not put Fumiko on the goddamn cover. I will give you a handwritten letter, a very angry one, okay? All right? That you just, I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. But the whole point is, just not do that, okay? It's oh my indeed. But how you doing, Andy? This is, let me see, it's on the cover. Traditional cover, Asa's hand at the back out. Get what? I mean, I hate that could actually be a thing, bro. That would be. I mean, I'm seeing your vision. He might actually do that. I don't know. Wait, how spicy will he get? I mean, that's wild to put on a cover of one of your of your volume. Like, people are gonna buy that, and that's the first thing they see. But at the same time, it's Chainsaw Man, so if you're already that far into Chainsaw Man, you're already expecting some weird crap. So I would like to see, just again, Evangelion. Look, that can work. You kind of cooking there a little bit. I mean, Asa could promise him she'll take. I don't know if that's enough. Look, he already had a hand job, so I don't know if he's like. I don't know if he's trying to beat cheeks at this point. I don't know. I don't know. Doing pretty good, surprisingly. I haven't heard you say you've been doing good in a long time. So just for that, Andy, that's what I'm talking about. Hopefully you got some good rest then, if that's the case. Fumiko on the cover side of right. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I'm gonna sit there and be confused as to why we're even doing this. Okay, that's what's happening. Yeah, Katana Man says volume still true. I mean, has he been on the cover? That can work. That actually could work actually. But in a very explicit way to shock him. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's enough. Only because this is more Pochita than it is Denji. I like to think so. And Pochita, I don't know. I mean, because I don't know. We'll see. Again, when this Chainsaw Man came out, Kuchida was then trying to fulfill all the things that Denji wanted to do with his life. He wanted to go on a date with a girl, which is why he ended up taking Kobeni off into the freaking Dance Dance Revolution situation. That's why he did what he did. So there's some things that still need fulfillment, right? In this particular instance, I don't know if he even has that type of like. Because I mean, there's still things he wants to do, obviously. I had a bad idea. I'm not even gonna say it out loud. Never mind. I had a whole thought process, and that process does not sound good. And then it goes in line with working what Anna was saying. I really hope that stop. Look, no, we're done. I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind. All right. Fumiko on the cover. Let me see. Part 1 ended with Denji losing everything, not counting Nita. Part 2 is redoing it. Yes, pretty much. Yes, 100%. 100% it is. And I think this time he's gonna truly lose everything. Well, I mean, I guess the last one maybe, I don't know. See, again, it goes back to the idea that who is the true main character, yada yada, right? Is it Asa or is it Denji? And I always kept saying to myself that maybe Denji could finally be the one that maybe like goes, because he is a problem when it comes to the chainsaw situation, but at the same time, I don't know if that's gonna be the case, and he is, to me, still truly the main character, so like Asa could be the thing that gets sacrificed throughout this entirety, and he like truly loses everything at this point. Like there is no going back at this point in time, and everything's gone. You know what I mean? Maybe the only way to stop all this is the prophecy. That's why I keep saying, are we in game type of situation? Because this feels like in game kind of stuff. Like this man could be on a rampage until the prophecy happens, even. Because we only have a couple of months till the prophecy happens. So again, it's hard to tell when he's even going to get out of this form. So we'll see what happens here. And the lab with the boxes could be the cover. That's also true too. Or Bean would make a lot of sense on the cover. That can work too. That can work too. Like I said, there's actually a lot of different things that could actually work in this particular instance, but I feel like in this situation right now, how the cover is and what we just saw from this volume thus far, I don't know, I probably see another Asa situation being on it, or someone sharing it with Asa. Yeah, good rest, and I've been in a good mood lately, so hope you're doing well, man. I'm tired. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Got off that plane. I was exhausted, but we ended up freaking playing Broforce. Me and Anna decided to play Broforce and beat the game, and that was pain because the freaking Snuckle was annoying as heck. That boss is annoying. It was still laggy too. Like the game was still lagging. I was like, bro, why is the game so like we're right here together, and it's like we had to watch a video on exactly how to beat this dude, and we just did that, and it still took a minute because it's so laggy still. But I digress. So we already beat Broforce. We're done. I'm not going back to that. Y'all don't need to see that on stream. We're good, okay? Maybe we can show you the ending of Broforce, because there's like 3 different endings you can have. Because you can take out Prez in there, which is kind of surprising. I didn't expect that. Because we were just going crazy, and then I was like, oh, like there's a whole different ending. There's like 3 different endings in there, so yeah. All right. Don't really see how Denji's gonna come back after this. He's gonna. That's what I'm saying, Woke. I feel that's why I keep saying, like, I don't know. Because this is maybe why we position Asa to where she's at right now. Because there's 2 ways to go with this, right? Like, Asa could be like the sacrificial lamb that maybe can somehow transform Denji back to his original self, but he loses everything in the process. So that means even Asa's gone. Or this can finally be a situation where maybe Denji is actually just getting the one, he's the one that's getting defeated. And Asa then technically becomes like the main character at this point. And pushes the story along as Chainsaw Man, or not as Chainsaw Man, but as like, the Chainsaw Man manga keeps going. She's the main character. I don't think they're gonna do that. People don't really like, from what I've seen in the community, people are not like super big on Asa Mitaka. So I don't know if Fujimoto, but at the same time, Fujimoto, it seems like he does not care. He will do whatever he wants with his manga. So like, even with people not really liking her like that, I don't think he really gives a crap. So who knows? There is possibilities of how this could end, but I just don't see him getting out of this form anytime soon. That's the main thing here. And that's the main thing here. He played the role of Aki, the friend that Denji has to put down after being controlled. See, don't say that to me, Death though. I just know that if it comes to this, it's gonna be a very emotional moment, and I hope y'all ready for that. I hope y'all ready for that. I hope y'all are ready to start crying a little bit. I feel like tears are necessary for this situation. Let me see how I'm see. Also, let me see. Bushido was trying to make Denji happy. That's why he took Obini on a date. This time, all Denji wants to be a Chainsaw Man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tab. This all like there was still a connection to like the human aspect of Denji. Here, that's what's different. That's what's like really different about the situation. It's pure rage, and it's scary. That's why I'm wondering we might see an even stronger version than what we saw before, and that form was already strong. That's why I'm saying that those suckers are not they don't stand a chance. They're gonna get bodied in 2.2 seconds. Like this is why it's not gonna be a fight. I just don't see it happening. Still holding out that part 2 will go 200. I mean, yeah, I can see that. You talking about for the current chapters? Because we're at 171. Yeah, I can see that being the case. But yeah, I with his pacing, with Fujimoto's pacing, we'll get past 200. We'll get past 200. That's not a problem. I'm just saying. All right. There are a couple of weeks before the prophecy starts. Why I bring Bushido back? So that's what. See again, Tab. This is what I've been kind of like saying with this stuff, because like the fact that we're like months away from this, because it's not happening anytime soon. That just means to me, Denji must be in this form until the prophecy happens. I'm assuming, anyways. And if that's the case, he's gonna be in this form for a while. That's kind of like another issue. Think about that. If he's in this form for that long, I would like to think that Bushido will have even more control over this body to a point where can he even get out of this form? Like I really don't know. Again, I really don't know how he's gonna get out of this situation. And this is actually one of the best things about what Fujimoto did here. He just made this situation like 10 times worse, but 10 times more curious, because now we're in a situation where we legitimately can't figure out how they're gonna get out of this. I just don't see it. And people are about to die. There's gonna be a lot of death and a lot of destruction in the path of this particular Chainsaw Man. So, and the funny thing is, with this Chainsaw Man out doing destruction, killing suckers, people are only gonna be more afraid of it. Therefore, making it way stronger than it actually already is. So it's like a never-ending type of situation. It's like Brawly, right? Like once it's out, Brawly just stays getting stronger. This is what's gonna happen to this Bushido Chainsaw Man. Like it's just gonna keep getting to a level that I don't know if anyone can even stop. Like I don't know. I don't know. People love Asa. There's just a huge vocal that doesn't. Oh really? I hear a lot, but you said it's a vocal minority that just really doesn't like the character. I love Asa Mitaka. There's a lot of relatability with her character that I vibe with a lot, and I would love to just see more of her character and how she develops, because I really like her character. Voice before the prophecy starts. Let me see. I wonder if eating Barum makes Denji come back. I mean, I doubt it, but I mean, look, he needs to go back and finish that kill. That's all I'm saying. Look, we need to make Barum disappear. I said what I said. Get rid of him. I don't know why the sucker's still around. All right, he's like Bako. He has a weird case. Why is he around? Why is Barum around? Get him out. Just get him out. He don't need to be a part of this. Let me see. Oh, he forgets about Barum. I wonder if you forget. That's what I'm saying. I think he might be forgetting like to eat devils in the first place. That's why stuff like that happens. So you know, it is what it is. Yeah, hence why you can't absorb their powers. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he's ever really concerned about doing that in the first place to make devils disappear. He doesn't. I don't think he has that type of like feelings to do so. But I mean, if you really think about it, though. In this particular instance, if it's going based off of like Denji's will and its anger, you would think that this Chainsaw Man would have done more to Barum. I'm actually surprised that all he did was rip his head off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was expecting him to go on a rampage on this particular body and just whoop his butt. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting something along those lines. So it's actually very interesting that he didn't do that. Which is why actually I want to know what's going on with this particular version, because that's I was expecting more damage, honestly. Hear me out. What if part 2 ends with Denji dying and that's what summons death? I mean, I don't mind your idea because, like I said before, there's like 2 ways to go about it, and if they go that route, look, I'm still on the right side of like history. I said it here in this stream. Okay, I said it first, and I like the idea because that could be what it is. I mean, I like to think when it comes to the Death Devil, you have to have a lot of death in order for it to actually appear in the first place. So, let the body set the flow. All right, that's all I gotta say. It'd be dope if a Vegeta gets a powerful. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean you want a power up form? Like, the thing's already strong as it is. How much stronger do you want it to be? I mean, it does look sick, but Tab, how much stronger do you want this form to be? You have to be concerned. He said, no, I want another power up. Well, let's keep going. Look, this ain't Dragon Ball Z. This ain't Dragon Ball Super, all right? We're not gonna keep transforming, all right? Let's hold on a second, okay? And he gets sent to hell, and that's where he will find the Blood Devil, help him snap out of it. Interesting. That's assuming. I mean, I would like to think so that power is actually there. So, I mean, the fact that at the end of the day, if we're going over there, that means we're exploring hell, and I like to see how it's structured. That's not a bad idea. That's also not a bad idea. And it's like it's not like they don't have ways to get to hell either. So, But at the same time, I don't know, because I don't see that being the case. Don't they want more fear? Because it's not like, kind of like the point. Because like if they remove him from the scene by doing so to put him in hell, he's no longer on a rampage in the actual human world. So I don't know, unless there's a certain level of rampage you're looking for. Like I said, there's still stuff we just don't know when it comes to public safety of what they're trying to do with all this situation here. And again, there's still Family on the side doing her own thing with this whole situation as well. So I don't know. I wonder. That's the perfect character for Shoujo, not Chainsaw Man. See, there it is. Lloyd, come on, man. That's not true. That's not true. She worked perfectly in the situation. Look at that gag that she has when she always falling on her goddamn face when things get too important, okay? Look, she going on a trip right now. But look, man. See, she works here. Okay, come on. Welcome in, though. And he's probably gonna be in the full armor for at least 15 chapters. That's what I'm expecting. I would even assume this will be it. Like, I don't know if he's ever gonna get out of this form. I expect him to still be in this form until maybe even the end of part 2. I didn't know we're gonna be here at this point in time this soon with it, but now that we're here with this, I expect nothing less of him being in this form until the end of this whole thing. Because people kept asking, hey, why is this thing going so slow? Why can't we get some action? Look, now we're finally moving. Everything's starting to actually come about, which means we're finally going to start getting information on what we're trying to do here. I do expect that much, so we're going to start seeing some stuff being revealed. So all the stuff that's been building up to this is all going to matter here in a second. So if you're a fan of Chainsaw Man, I hope you guys are freaking strapped in, because you about to have a good time, okay? I look forward to this. It's about to be peak. It's about to be peak Saw Man once again, and shame on those that have dropped this series and struggled through the slow moments, because, you know, the slow moments were really bad, but we're here, okay? We here. We did this. That's where you find the blood will help him. It's okay right there. Okay, Fujimoto puts what's cool to him over the story. Fire Punch is a good yes. Oh yeah, Tav. He went with the end that he liked. Interesting. See, I didn't finish Fire Punch because it was just too much. And I don't typically say that, but like Fire Punch as a manga was a lot to try to read, and I just couldn't handle it, man. I couldn't do it. Every Fujimoto's other work, he doesn't kill his MCs, which is true, but that doesn't mean he won't do it. Like Tav, that doesn't mean he won't do it. This could be he can cause a precedent right now and actually switch it up. Just saying. You never know. You never know. You grabbed Baron's neck like like Yoru grabbed. I don't even know what to say. All right. Well, it's like a what? All right. That's not even the same thing. Cause like he grabbed that kind of hard. I'm gonna be quiet. I can't even. No, no. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Wait, I can't even say anymore. Look, we're on YouTube. We're on YouTube. Okay. I can't. All right. It's trying to computer to get Super Saiyan. How dope would it if he gets a stronger form? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Look, that's scary, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind seeing it. But I don't know, man. Look, I don't think it needs a more stronger form. Like, how much stronger do you want this to be? Because like nothing's gonna stop it at this point. Are they clinging to be relevant? That's what. Yes, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what they're doing. Look, I don't even know why the public safety division is even there at this point. All right, they could. I don't know, man. As an outsider to shonen manga, is what made her so compelling. I mean, it's weird to say that because there's like a lot of manga, a lot of shonen manga that I've seen that kind of breaks the mold of the typical like female, not necessarily, can I call her protagonist? But just how her structure of her character even is. I'm trying to think about it. Like there's like JJK, I think there's a decent example, right? Because like Maki, being the character that she is, and how she develops. I don't know everything about her yet, so but I'm just seeing from like the pictures that I've seen of her and what she ends up doing. From what I've heard, I don't know too much, but like I'm assuming like she's one of those characters that it differs from what we see in typical shonen. I like in some ways because you don't see like the women characters really go that kind of hard like that because it's always at the end of the day freaking main protagonist freaking. I don't know why I keep thinking about Deku right now because I don't know. I just watched My Hero Academia. I don't know, man. Look, I'm not. I'll talk about that later. But you know what I mean. Like when it comes to a lot of the shonen characters, especially when it comes to the female side of things, they don't have these type of moments. And I mean, with her character, it is very different in the sense of like what we see in typical shonen. I can't say that much, but it's not like it doesn't work either. Cause I kind of want to. Parts of me want to say it, but at the same I don't. I was like, it could take her more, but at the same time, I don't think so. A lot of women are very in the kitchen kind of situation, which is like that's like the only like bad thing about Katakuri Reborn of like the women characters in there. They don't do nothing like and it's weird too because Kiriyamato is like she made Katakuri Reborn like she's a woman herself, so it's like the heck. But I digress. I digress. She is different, but it works. I feel like it works. Made Hero Academia. Damn, I don't know. Okay, not to sound mean, but it's one of those situations where like it kind of needs to end. Okay, like Shigaraki is in a weird place, but I'll get into all that on Twitch. We can talk more about like anime and everything on Twitch. I'll have that going on in there. Let's not deviate too much. All right. Also treated as another MC. I meant to say Asa is a cool MC. I mean, Fujimoto pulled it off. I think Asa has more depth than you think, bro. Man, Asa has so much more depth than Denji. It's kind of ridiculous. That's why I keep saying like she's more of a main character than even Denji is. With how much they actually developed this character. Like you know the ins and outs about her. You kind of like know what she likes, what she dislikes. You know the little tropes that she has. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot to her character. Even in her psyche, we know a lot more about than even what Denji goes through. Like we're getting more insight within his mind now, which is good to see. But like Asa as a character, there's a lot to her. And I like the elements that we had with her and how she developed within the character. And I like the relationship that she had with Yuko, for instance. You know what I mean? Like I like the lead up that we had with her character before Denji even came back up into the scene. Because I remember when I was reading this, people were upset about this whole situation with Asa, and they kept asking, "Where the heck is Denji?" Like they were so upset. And when Denji finally appeared, they're like, "What the heck is going on with Denji?" You know what I mean? Like I remember that time, and it's just like I don't know. Denji choked Baron so hard, his head popped off. That's why Asa was so shocked a few chapters ago. She could have, yeah, I mean, she could have. I don't know. I don't know if she had the kind of power to just pop his head off like. Well, actually, what I'm talking about, no, he's kind of like a sponge. His body just kind of falls apart with ease, actually. So no, never mind. You got a point there. But I digress. Look, yeah, fire punch. There's a lot there. Maybe we gotta finish it at some point, Anna. Maybe we gotta finish it at some point. Also, Prime, welcome in, man. The way Yoro could maybe put a fight up against Puchita. What the heck am I saying? Puchita is if she turns something into a particularly strong weapon. Woke, what's going on with you today, man? What's going on with you today, man? Look, you need to take your chill pill. All right, you need to take your chill pill. Cause sucker, what? You want to make this chainsaw mad? What do you mean? Sucker said, "No, yeah, you use freaking Nayuta's head." I was like, what? This guy got the wildest ideas right now. What is happening? What is happening? This man came in here saying I want to enact violence. I can't, man. All right. And in like 3 chapters. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Not sure if this is a hot take, but Fujimoto writes women better than men. You know, it's funny you say that. Wasn't there a video? Was it about him? I think it was. There's a video about Fujimoto when it comes to how his women characters are, and that they're all kind of problematic in some ways, right? So people actually complain that he doesn't write women well because of this. So it's kind of funny that you have the hot take that's saying the opposite, that he does a really good job at actually developing these characters. But I mean, to be fair, I get the point of what people were saying about the women in Chainsaw Man, because y'all have some problematic something with them. Outside of Asa, I guess Asa just has issues in the sense of like any human would kind of have issues. You know what I mean? You know, there's a lot of self-confidence issues with her. You know what I mean? There's things about her that, you know, these are not problematic situations per se with her. It's just her. You know what I mean? Whereas like, you know, you got Makima. You know, she's kind of you know, she's kind of groomed a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Like, y'all know, all right? Y'all know, you know, and then, you know, I like Himiko and everything. I said that. I kind of take that back, because, like, I really think about it, like, that was pretty bad what Himiko kind of did when it comes to Denji and giving Denji's age and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I mean? Like if you look at the characters, you know, the women in here, even Power was kind of even, like, utilizing and using, like, Denji in that certain way. But you know what I mean? Like, all the women in here have something going on. But it's funny you say it, because I actually agree. I do agree with you. I feel like he actually does a really good job in general, not just with Chainsaw Man, but in general, he does a really good job. Like, look back, or Goodbye Eerie. Like, for some reason, he does a really good job at fully fleshing out women in his series. Like, there's a lot of developments that happens with these characters that make you care about them. And I mean, people can say what they want to say, but the dude can write. And he does a really good job, actually, in particularly with the women characters. Because, I mean, people got to remember this. And this is a writing situation 101 that I feel like a lot of people have been trying to avoid in some cases, especially in the Western side of things. Because this is part of the reason why I don't like a lot of, like, Western shows at this point in time. There's a lot of them that keep doing this. At least on the Western animation side of things. I say Western animation, just Western in general. But, like, they have an issue with having character flaws with their women. Like, it's okay for them to have flaws. That's the whole point of, like, a character, and for them to build themselves up to get past that flaw. Like you know what I mean? So like, it's weird that, like, a lot of the times when you see in media, they don't want to have their characters having too many flaws or have very little flaws, and then they become perfect later on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not how life works. That's not the human experience. And I feel like it's very human of what Fujimoto does with the characters, of how flawed they can be, and how some can actually get past their flaws or do better going forward. And that just shows his level of writing and understanding of writing. So Taishi Fujimoto is the dude that he's the one that makes Chainsaw Man. Is Chainsaw Man still a hentai? No, it's not. No, we're past the white sauce. All right, we're past the white sauce. I wonder if also grabs a piece of the Puchita form. Oh, you know, you're right. Actually, wait. Yo, wait a minute. Except my brain went somewhere else because freaking what Big Woke said. And I thought when he said piece of form, I thought something else. But no, I know what you're talking about now. Look, Big Woke has confused me. He messed up my mind. But no, you have a point there. Actually, that could be something. That's why I think Awesome might be on the cover next. The next cover actually. I think that could. Well, I don't know. It depends because they don't really work with what we're gonna be getting here in that volume. So I don't see that being the case actually. That would work maybe after this for the next volume. I could probably see that being the case. Female women are either quirky sister or female. Yeah, I do like how humane he right. Exactly. Now that's why I say I agree with this because there's a lot of human nature and human elements that he does a really good job on when it comes to his characters, especially for women. He's not afraid to write women real and show that women can be psychopaths, predatorial practices, like everything under the sun. But this realism, right? Like that is something that happens on both ends with all this stuff. Like we have plenty of stories that have the opposite on the opposite side of things, the opposite sex, right? So I mean, he's just being real about the whole situation here. And at the end of the day, people have flaws, and that is a-okay to have. As long as the character actually grows from it or there's a reason for it, then yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, again, Fujimoto does a really good job at knowing how to craft these flaws and get them better. So I'll look back. Fujimoto said the movie made him cry. I guess he does. He did. He does that. Well, you think he's just like a freaking like robot this entire time? Nah, look, he has a heart. So he has a heart of stone, but he has a heart, okay? And sometimes it can crack. And apparently it cracked in that movie. I gotta see what this movie's about. I'm looking forward to look back. I'm looking forward to that. Cool. Fire punch guys, and no, we're not doing that. All right, that's never gonna get animated. Meaning an arm or a leg, not a gun. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it could be a weapon though too. You never know. You never truly know. You feel like needed to die too early? Welcome in, Toby. It's a good question. I don't think so. Well, I mean, yes and no. Because I was talking about this last chapter, actually, when that reveal happened. Because I feel like there's still more they could have done with Nayuta's character before this death. But at the same time, I feel like we needed something major to happen. And we did expect... we knew somebody was going to die. I wasn't sure if it was going to be Nayuta or not. But looking at the trends of stuff, there was a chance that Nayuta could die in the situation, given that, you know, people that are close to Denji are going to get got. And Nayuta is close. We probably talked about this way early on. Now I'm thinking about it. But I was like, at the same time, hoping that it's going to be different. Like, we have parallels all the time, right? But I was hoping that we'd actually be a little bit different with the parallel here. Instead of people dying, maybe he can save these suckers. But I'm still on the thought process that Nayuta's not actually dead, Toby. So I will say that I'm coping a little bit because he did it again where the mole's not on the face. So the fact that it's not there again, it makes me wonder if this is actually her head or not. You know what I mean? But regardless, visions is vision. You see what you see there. It doesn't matter. So he's gonna be in that form. But I just don't think it's hard to say because I'm like 50-50 on it because it could have went both ways. But we'll see how it goes. Like if I'm right in thinking that she's still alive, then we're still good. But if not, and she really is truly dead, it is a shame that we didn't get more of her character. Because I feel like there's still some stuff they could have done with her. So, yeah. I didn't even notice the mole. Yeah, exactly. Like, Death Zone in my chat here has actually been saying this so far that apparently, like, because Anissa has a mole on her face. And I didn't realize that until after I got done reading it. And it's not there again in this chapter. So, the fact that he did it again is not an accident. Like, the first time could have easily been an accident. And he didn't realize he forgot to put the mole on the face. This time around, no. This is another chapter. We're seeing the face again, and yet it's still not there. So this is an intentional detail he's missing. So therefore, it solidified my thoughts that she's more likely still alive because of this. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna hold out on that. Making a character will make some boring since it stunts growth. Yeah, I agree 100%, Tab. I 100% agree with you on that. I hate characters that just doesn't have no room to grow. I don't understand why in media, we think that we want perfect characters. Like, I love a messy character. When I'm reading, watching anything, like I need mess. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to get down and dirty with this, and then address the issue and fix it. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to writing, you need that. That's what makes you have a better connection. That's part of the reason why I think I can relate in some ways to Asa as a character, because there's certain elements to her that I feel I connect to. You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean you have to be a woman to like kind of connect to these type of situations, because there are certain elements to her character that anybody can connect to. You know what I mean? And that's also that's what good writing is. That's what good writing is. And like I said, right now here, he's doing some amazing work right now. So I'm glad to be a Chainsaw Man fan right now. All right. And I think Naruto and Denji relationship should have been focused on a little bit more. Honestly, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of, but we'll hold off on it. I don't want to judge it just yet, only because I don't know if she's actually truly dead. If she is, then like I said, that might, like, oh, we'll come back to this. Like once this whole thing's done, we'll come back to this and we'll have another conversation, and we'll probably rate this and have more of a talk about it at this point. So this is gonna be maybe even a video I might have to end up doing, just talking about the connections with Naruto and Denji and why there should have been more there. You know what I mean? So we'll probably have to go back to that. You know, forgot to make up the mole again. I think he did it on purpose to confuse people. Oh, you think? Oh, we think? I don't think it would just simply confuse us though. That would be dirty, because then you're missing a proper detail of the character though. I don't know if they should do that. I don't know about that. I hope not. I hope not. You think rethreads make Makima had a fake death scene when she got this was yes, you know, 100%, bro. You speaking facts right now. Oh, see, this only makes me think again. Naruto's not dead. Nah. Oh, because you have a point there. Again, we were talking about threads, the connection from part 2, bro. Fake. Hold up. You're cooking. I like this because I think you connected the puzzle a little bit here. I'm so strong on this now. I don't think she's dead. Nah. Can't clean someone up if they're already clean. Exactly. All right. This ain't Mr. Clean. You can't use anything to clean that man. He's already clean. All right. He does forget stuff often. You got to draw Yoru's scar one panel, and then there was a panel of family shoes disappearing. I mean, I feel like that was a very unintentional details, and it's not something that. I mean, God dang it, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna hold off on that. But like I said, the fact that Tab said what they said makes a lot of sense now, because there was a fake death scene with her character for Makima. So I'm gonna hold off. Look, I'm hoping I'm gonna hold off on that though. Okay. Yeah. Look, it's an amazing comparison. You say you think she isn't dead. How do you think she could still be alive? So when it comes to her, I mean, you gotta remember, I don't think there's a lot of time between where Denji and Naruto separated, right? So the fact that then we see Baron all of a sudden just have the situation, have the head, this and that, all that stuff happened very quickly. Then, if that's the case, not impossible, but also you gotta think too that if she did get out of that situation with that group of people, she's not somebody that can be easily defeated per se. I don't think so. But at the same time, I feel like she can be resourceful enough to escape out of these situations to not allow her to die in the situation. Also, like I said before, there could be a Kishibe situation where Kishibe could have found her, and maybe there could have been protection based off of that. You know what I mean? I'm only thinking of this because, again, Kishibe was the one that found Naruto and gave Naruto to Denji. So I'm hoping we see Kishibe come back at some point. These are just all thoughts. There's not a lot of basis on some of this that I'm saying here, but I just have this feeling that I don't even think they needed to kill Naruto. The whole point and purpose of what they were trying to do is get the Black Chainsaw Man out, and maybe they couldn't even find Naruto because she did get separated from the whole group. I don't even think Fumiko was there anymore either, because all the stuff was going on. So they probably lost track of her. So maybe they had to do a different plan. And they're like, you know what? We can just make ahead. So like, there's easily like there's other routes they could have easily took, and they knew that ultimately showing that vision, showing that scene to Denji, regardless if it's real or not, was already gonna be something that was gonna evoke emotion. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not like he's gonna be able to notice the little details on Nayuta's face like that. Like, that shock factor in of itself is gonna be enough to throw him off. You know what I mean? So that's where my thought process is, and where we could be heading with some of that. But I could be completely wrong in this, and she could legitimately be dead. But I'm just holding out hope that she isn't. And also, like I said again, her character to me doesn't feel like it's done yet. Like, there's so much more that they could do with Nayuta. So I'm hoping that she's still alive so we can still do more with her character. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if you ever go to hell, that would be a great indication. If we see the control devil all of a sudden, then you know for a fact she's dead. Because, like, the control devil's over there. So, I mean, we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. What was a big deal? Your core design, your switches back and forth. Yeah, exactly. I can see him making a mistake in that sense, because it's not that hard to make that mistake. Especially considering that you just constantly, if you're doing it on a week-to-week basis, you're gonna make mistakes. It happens. Like, Oda does that from time to time in his own art, so I wouldn't be too surprised by that. But the fact that he did it 2 times in a row makes it seem intentional, not a mistake. Like, that's what I'm saying. The fact that it's a second time in a row, I am under the impression there is some more meaning behind it. Because the fact that the mole is a characteristic that it is on Nayuta, and it is something that he should make sure to put on her face at some point in time. It's odd that we haven't yet to see it again. You know what I mean? Part 1, we saw a devil that could change shapes and mimic people, and one of the brothers using it was still alive. Just saying. And there it is. I mean, they are bringing back other devils, as you've been seeing. So, very good point, actually, Desto. Very good point. So that's also kind of to remind. Like I'm saying, there's ways to make this happen. Like, this doesn't even have to be like a clay head. This can be a legitimate sucker dead. It's not Nayuta, but it's that person you're talking about, Desto, that could be dead here. And you just allows like the last image is just having Nayuta's head there. That guy will be a lot easier to probably get than Nayuta at that point in time with all the chaos going on. It feels kind of a rehash from Makima killing power and activating real Chainsaw Man when she asked to be saved, then put together a special extermination. That's what I'm saying. Like, all this from part 1 to part 2, that's all been parallels. They've all been connections from part 1 to part 2. That's the only way we can actually have some inkling even to figure out what Fujimoto's trying to do. Now, there are like misplaced areas within part 1 of part 2 with how things are kind of like going, but like the fact there are parallels within this, and you should go back and read if you haven't. There's a lot of connections from part 1 to part 2 that are happening right now currently, which is what makes me think that we haven't had the fake out death yet. So this could be the situation here. And I'm surprised Minuto used her chain to move her to conscious to another person. Power past her blood. Oh yeah. But see, that's the thing. I don't know. We don't know the extent of what Nayuta can do with her power. Again, this is why I keep saying her death is just too premature, because there's just so much stuff. Like, we saw a little bit what she can start doing now, but it's like we still don't know the capabilities, like the full capabilities of what she's capable of doing with said power, because there's still so many other abilities that we've seen from like on Makima's end that she just did not do. So you have a point, like that is a possibility, but I don't know if she even knows how to do that is a thing here. So I don't know. But that's something to keep in mind. So with all that said and done, I do need to get out of here with this stream. We've been here for like, I think more than an hour. At this point, I don't know how long we've been going. Like I said, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of chapters I look forward to. Because when you have stuff happening within the chapter, we have long conversations. We have long conversations about Chainsaw Man, and we can keep going on and on with this. Because there's so many theory crafting and ideas and stuff like that that we can actually start doing now, given that things are just progressing a lot quicker all of a sudden than it was throughout this entire trail to get to this point. So it's amazing stuff. What would y'all rate this chapter this week? I want to know. All right. All right, and I got you. So what would y'all rate the shadow this week? Because for me, I think this is like a solid maybe 8.5. I'm gonna give it 8.5, honestly. And yes, like what Andy said, if y'all could real quick like the stream, it helps with the algorithm to be able to push the stuff out to more Chainsaw Man people. Because like guys, the last reaction got over like 300 views, and thank you guys for all being here in the first place. I do appreciate y'all, and also joining in on the conversation, because it's always fun having new people in here and having conversations about Chainsaw Man, because I'm a Chainsaw Man fan, and bouncing ideas has always been like an amazing like experience to have. So I love this back and forth that we're having right now, because it gives me more clarity on this series as well, because there'll be things I'll be missing. I won't lie. So there's, you guys fill in the holes with some stuff that I may not know or may not remember, so it all kind of comes together. So if you guys can like it, I do appreciate it. Make a comment as well, because it also helps with the algorithm, get some more people up in here so we can have more conversation. You know what I'm saying? Look, appreciate it. Also subscribe. I do this every week. If the chapter doesn't come out, then we're not gonna get a live reaction, obviously. But anytime Chainsaw Man's out, you're gonna see me do a Chainsaw Man live reaction, even in the mix of what we're doing right now, because there's a move happening. If y'all want to know, well, I'm in a different area. We're in a move currently. I'm helping Anna be able to move, so that's why we're here right now. So yeah, just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Maybe 8.5. Give it an 8. Okay, so it's a solid rating. I feel like we're all in the kind of the same possibilities with the same realm here. Machida showing up early pushes yeah, to an 8. Exactly. Like I said again, the fact that Puchita's here this early is very interesting, and then we'll have to see what happens here. Because again, he's probably gonna be in that form for a while, okay? For some time. Hey, it does work. Let's go, baby. I think you made Baron suffer in the chat. Honestly, yes, Tav. Look, I would have given the like a 9.5 easy. But the fact that he didn't do it really surprised me. So I have to bring it down. I have to bring it. Baron deserves the worst. I'm just saying. All right? But all right, guys. Be here, or not be here, but be over into twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster in about, what, in an hour, I think, from now? I look at the time. But in about an hour from now, we will be having our stream on YouTube, on Twitch. We'll be doing Kagurabachi later. What we're gonna be doing after, I have no idea. But Kagurabachi will be live reacted to over on twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster. So if you want to be there for that, have a conversation for Kagurabachi. If you haven't caught up with Kagurabachi, I recommend you do. It's a very good manga. It's worth reading. But all right, guys, drink goddamn water, take a goddamn vitamins, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, people, break out.